Hello everyone, it's Retroaction, and welcome back to another Masters of the Universe review. This is Masters of the Universe, this is Modulok, released by Mattel in 1985 as part of the Evil Horde. And it's one of my favourite, figures in Masters of the Universe. And it's a great character, the fact, obviously this is the evil beast of 1,000 bodies, Modulok. You can create over 1,000 different monsters. I do have this one box. This is one of the figures I purchased. Well, I got in the from the toy fair in September 2021. And you see the multilingual packaging. We've got Masters of the Universe, the ultimate transforming creature, the Evil Horde, which is the series this guy's part of, the faction, Evil Beast of 1,000 Bodies, which is one of the best factions ever. Create over 1,000 different monsters. And so you've got all the different we've got loads of different configurations of Modulok, who's in the centre there. And then on the reverse side, you got Modulok's halves attacking Jitsu, Too Bad, and Whiplash. Comes with all these appendages. You got all the parts there. You got 2 sets of arms, 3 sets of legs, a body, all these connector pieces, 2 heads, a midsection, another midsection, a tail, and I believe that would be another tail. There you have it. You got the Evil Horde, you got Hordak. The Evil Horde is on the loose. They're out to destroy both He-Man and Skeletor. You've got Hordak and Grizzlor. Mattel Inc. 1984. Obviously, this came out with the Evil Horde in 1985. Parts snap together easily. Transformable weapon. Enough parts to form 2 complete creatures. So that's the whole gimmick with Modulok. You can take him apart and you can reconfigure him in any way, in many different ways as you wish. That's the really cool part of this. And they can combine as well and everything like that. So then we've got 2 creatures there, and they combine into this guy. Well, I can do it depends. You can do whatever you want with it. There he is. That is Modulok. Really nice box. It also has. Well, obviously I don't have all the pieces shown here. The rest of them are in the box still. I've got all of them out. I don't think this is the original bag or anything, but there you go. There's the rest of the parts. Now, one of these parts I have got an extra of, because I'm actually missing one of the parts, one of the legs. If you look, one of the legs is the wrong way up, is the wrong way round, because I only have one. One of them's for the other side. They're both the same side, so if it's the left side leg, I've got 2 of them, that sort of thing. So, unfortunately, I don't have both legs. Both of the purple-red legs. The blue legs. So we've got the other parts in there. You've got the normal arms. This guy's using the claw arms as shown on the box. The normal configuration for Modulok. Anyway, so you've got that bag of spare parts, which is nice. And we also have his instructions, which is really cool. And I'll be getting to those in a few minutes. Once I put this back together. Yep, it's Modulok, the evil beast of 1,000 bodies. And so you've got the instructions there. The Evil Horde, Masters of the Universe. Faced with 2 formidable foes, Modulok splits into 2 creatures for double trouble. Yep, so Modulok can split into 2. It's a bit of a comic sort of thing at the start here. It's showing him taking on He-Man and Skeletor, and then it tells you can buy multiple and make even larger monsters. So that's really cool. Make multiple Moduloks. You can see on the side there. Oh, it's the same thing on both sides. It's just one side is, this side is English, the other side's not English. But yeah, as you can see, really cool stuff. Well, that's the instructions, very nice. Now onto the figure. So here's Modulok. As you can see, his gun doesn't stain particularly well, but as it showed in the box, it does split into 2. It does transform in that sense. Combine, much like the Transformers. That was featured heavily in the Transformers. Still is. And Mask. There's a lot of transforming stuff as well, so why not bring it into Masters of the Universe? So there you go. We've got a transforming weapon, which is quite cool. The detail on this weapon is quite good. Now, these parts can break off here, I think. The parts that I'm holding at the moment. The clips. And it does split into 2, like so. It's a bit of a soft weapon. It's not a hard plastic, really. It's a bit rubbery. A bit like the Pretender weapons from Transformers. It does fit in his hands, but it doesn't tend to stay because of the way this claw is oriented. So, you know, you kind of just have to hope it holds. It doesn't really go in there particularly well. As you see, it will tend to drop out. So it will drop off the figure quite often. But as you see, we've got his two head sculpts. We've got the skull face, and you've got this green-eyed face, which is quite cool. We've got the clawed arms, really nice. Detail on this guy is amazing. He is one of my favourite Master Universe figures because he's so unique, and he's also such a brilliant concept. The fact, you know, he can split apart and you can rebuild him in as many different ways as you want. It's a fantastic gimmick. It works for all toy lines, I suppose, if that's what you're going for. So you've got his chest there, and the head sculpt's really cool. You've got the claws, which are nice and sharp. And the detail on these are nice and sharp. We've got this nice white, which really stands out. It's quite a cool colour scheme. It's quite striking. The red, green, and blue. And yeah, it's really nice. One of the more colourful Evil Horde members. So you've got the detail continuing to the back there as well. Yeah, it's really nice. The legs are, of course, all the parts are removable by like a peg system. As you can see, you just peg them all in, and peg them all in, and everything. And that's how you take it apart and put it back together. So it's a great system. At the bottom there, you got the Malaysia copyright stamp, and it says Mattel Inc. 1984. It's quite cool. Yep. So that is Modulok, the evil beast of 1,000 bodies. One of the coolest Evil Horde members. A great set. Obviously, you can take it apart. Everything will pop off and pop back on in any way you want. But this is the base form, and he looks really cool in this form. Now, I guess, you know, as with most things that combine, it'll get looser and looser the more you do it. But aside from that, it is a great gimmick, and this is where creativity in Master Universe reached an all-time high. Anyways, the retroaction with Masters of the Universe Modulok. A fantastic figure. Definitely pick it up. The head sculpt, you know, the heads are all articulated because of the fact they're all on joints. So, you know, both heads will turn. The arms will turn. The legs will turn. Everything here turns. Even the body sections. So, you know, he's really posable. He's just fantastic. He's just a fantastic figure. Looks amazing with the rest of your Master Universe collection. Definitely pick it up. And he's a fan favourite. Anyways, the retroaction with Masters of the Universe Modulok. Looks fantastic. It's nice to have on boxed as well. Nice to have it boxed as well. And yeah, definitely pick them up. Of course, though, he is harder to come by because of all his movable parts. They tend to get lost quite easily. So finding one complete, such as mine, such as is the issue of mine, because my one is missing. Mine's missing one piece, so finding one complete, with an example being my own one, is quite difficult. It will set you back quite a bit. But overall, it's a great figure, and even though one leg needs to be swapped out, it still works quite well. Obviously, if you look at it again from above, it's quite obvious that's not the right leg. You know, it is what it is. Bit of a shame. I was told it was complete, and it wasn't complete. So, anyway, that's been Retroaction with Masters Universe Modulok. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you all next time. I've got more Masters Universe now. I have Too Bad, I have Leech, I have Grizzlaw, and there's Masters Universe Origins as well. Anyways, it's been Retroaction with Masters of the Universe Modulok. Definitely worth picking up if you can find it complete. I would definitely suggest finding it complete, because otherwise you'll probably spend a lot more trying to look for the individual parts. And with postage, or you know, if it's a retro toy shop that hasn't even, well, that's be easy to go to, but definitely recommend finding it complete. Be nice to have one boxed as well, if you can find it. I've never seen a boxed one until this toy fair showed up. So this one showed up at the September 2021 toy fair. And I just happened to be there and had it. So, and, you know, got hold of it. So anyways, with Retroaction, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.